So in this video, I just want to show a way that I regularly use to make paradigm practice cards in Anki. So what you need is a paradigm. It's convenient if you can have one that's already made up for you. It's not the end of the world if you have to type them up yourself. I'll use here Kalo software. I'll put a link as to how you can get this for free to generate a paradigm. So I've looked up a verb, pedevo. Pedevo is a completely regular verb, one of the many, and one that's a little more interesting than the stock verb luo that gets used in all the New Testament grammars. Anyway, so you go to inflection, can generate a bunch of different types of inflection charts. I've got the one here, verbs by mood without the dual. And so I'm going to choose an imperfect paradigm to make. So here the point again, you can copy these, you can paste them, you can type them up somewhere else. I'm just going to take a slice of the screen here, get the image that I want. Okay, and then we'll go over to Anki. Okay, and here we're using an Image Occlusion Enhanced card, which comes with the Image Occlusion add-on. Okay, so we paste the image that we want, go up here, and now we get to add occlusions to the image, which just means cover things up in there to be able to test it. So put it down to its normal size. I prefer to change this to black. You can do whatever you want with it, but I like the black screen better. And all I do is really quite simple. Make a screen to cover up, and then I want one over each, so copy this, paste it 5 times, you get the idea. Cover each one up, and then once you've covered up all the words, you're able to make a card for each occlusion that you've entered on here. And before you make cards, it's important to go over to fields here and put in what you want. So we'll call this imperfect active of pedevo. Don't need anything else. There's a bunch of other things you can put on here, but none of that's relevant. If I were making this for real, I would tag it here, put it in my morphology paradigms. Okay, and the magic here is I can now be making 6 cards, either where you see one open that you're guessing, but everything else is covered, or you see everything else on the screen except what you're guessing. I prefer these kind. So here we've got 6 cards added. We can go over to our browse and check out the cards we just added. See cards added today. Here we have one of our cards. We want to preview what it will actually look like. And so you see when it shows up, okay, you need to guess this form, which will happen to be, here's the first plural, so second plural, and on the back side we would get the epideveta. So that's a way I use to make the abstraction testing paradigm cards that I will use in Anki. It's just one of the types of cards I use to practice and review paradigms in Anki, and this is a quick and effective way that I found to make them.